Hello everybody, this is the Carbine Cowboy coming back to you from the great state of Montana. Gopher shooting hasn't been doing so well, so I'm going to do a little Q&A with Montana Mountain Woman. And I'm going to pick her brain, and we're going to see what kind of answers that she gives. And I think this might make an interesting video. I'm sorry if there's a little bit of a breeze blowing. We got some fires burning here in Montana, and it's making everything a little smoky, so you're just going to have to kind of bear with me. So anyway, Montana Mountain Woman, what is your thoughts on all these school shootings that's been going around across the country?
Well, I think that people who don't respect firearms and don't respect the aspect of a gun are going to use them inappropriately. If you grow up with them, then you probably won't go to a school or any place in public and shoot people. I do believe that all these kids in California and all these states that don't have as much gun influence is going to be as respectful as us, I think, in my opinion.
Well, the traffic gets a little noisy. That's because we're about 50 yards from the freeway, so please bear with me. Next question I have for you. As a woman, do you find it a little aggravating when men don't take you seriously about firearms or what kind of firearm you want?
I do. I actually do. And when people don't take me seriously, all you have to do is put your big girl panties on and show them up, literally. That's all you have to do. And they get butthurt about it, but guess what? Just throw it right back in their face. Feels really good.
Do you think that with your experience in selling firearms for a living, more men buy firearms because they think it's what a woman wants, or is it more so for the woman putting in her input?
I see more men coming in and buying firearms than women. The only women that I see coming in and buying firearms are for protection. Men, it's recreational. Some women, it's recreational, but they are using it for the tool, not the sport. Sometimes it's for the sport, but mainly I see them using it for protection.
Well, as a woman, as a pretty damn good shot, and as a pretty good hunter, what would your take be on, you know, the biggest problem you see with women in firearms?
The biggest problem that I see with women in firearms is that they don't get a lot of practice in like out in the field or shooting gophers, for instance. Not very many women do that, and when women do that, it's at a younger age, like me. You see mainly men doing the practicing because the women are at home, usually cooking, cleaning, washing their underwear. You never know.
As a native-born Montanan, what would your biggest complaint be today with hunters?
Okay, there's a ton of complaints with hunters because there's people that take their dogs out hunting for deer. That's illegal. People shoot towards people trying to get the kill if it's a highly hunted area. And if it's a highly hunted area, you run into people out in the woods and they are very rude when you run into somebody. So, highly recommend hiking 3 miles in just to stay the hell away from people.
Well, that's some pretty good advice. Yeah. What do you recommend for women to carry in bear country? That seems to be a pretty hot topic these days. As a woman yourself, I know you happen to carry a sidearm while you're hunting. If you had to give a recommendation to women about a sidearm to carry around wolves, bears, cougars, what would you recommend?
I highly recommend a 45 ACP. Not any specific brand, but the caliber itself is good. It doesn't kick as much as most people would exaggerate it to be. The 9mm, not powerful enough. The 380, way too little. The 10mm, I don't like the 10mm. It's a little bit on the big side for me. I can't get a grip. But If you didn't carry the 45, I'd just use your hunting rifle. Sometimes it's not worth the extra weight, especially when you're hiking super far.
Would you say you're a better shot than Montana Mountain Man?
Yes. No matter what he says, yes.
Are you better than the Carbine Cowboy?
Yeah.
Oh!
We've already proven this. You've seen all the videos, people. You know how to vote on that one.
Well, if you think you're better, about 200 yards out that way on the side of that grassy knoll, a gopher just stood up. Why don't you see if you can hit it? Okay, well, we didn't find the gopher we were looking for, but I do have one more question for this nice young lady, and I'm going to close this video out with this question to her. What is your take on all the hype about the AR-15 and how most states and how some cities are wanting to ban the AR-15? What is your takeaway from that?
People need to grow the hell up with that subject. If you don't like it, cool, then don't buy it. If you think it's a bad thing because of all the school shootings, like I said before, it's just people who aren't respected with firearms or that have the respect for people in space, in this space. The AR-15 is it's nothing bad, it's nothing to be afraid of. And the term assault rifle, assault is a verb, go check it in the dictionary. And rifle is actually a rifle, kind of like a handgun's a handgun. So if you think that assault rifles or AR-15s, corrected term, is a bad thing, get off this channel and don't listen to me, because my opinion is public and it's allowed anywhere. So that is it, and I hope you guys have a great day, but we're gonna pack it up because this lightning and thunder is making me nervous. So have a wonderful rest of your week or your day, and hope everything is good.
Alright, y'all, you got it right from the lady's mouth. This is the Carbine Cowboy from the great state of Montana saying, see you next time.